Right, so that's a good wee thumbnail, I think. Right, so we're this. So actually, wait a minute. I need to get in the zone. So welcome. My name's Claire, not Crystal. This channel is about empowering you on your inner. Oh my god, I fucked up already. I'll keep going. This channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. And somebody needs to hear that you are wanted. 39 could be significant too. There's a home waiting within. Yeah, so basically I will be putting this out on the Monday night, I would imagine, unless I decide to put it out earlier, but it's usually the Monday night it goes out. And I usually film these live, but I'm not doing it because it's a part of my chart where I'm just extra tired, so don't feel like it. So you do not, sometimes I'm not extra tired, but I want to be be myself, be quiet, all that kind of stuff. So you do not have to go it alone. Reach out for support at this time. So how interesting that I'm saying that, because like, look, somebody, you might be feeling very alone, or somebody around you is feeling very alone, and so they need support from you, or you need support, and you are wanted. You might not be feeling wanted right now, so it's already given quite sad vibes, isn't it? Now I don't know how long this is going to be. What I'm going to do is, welcome, because like I said in the one before, so basically to put you in the picture, I have just filmed the one for Sunday, and it was going to be a wee quick one, but it ended up being an hour. So I don't, however long this is, whatever. But let's just do quick fire messages. It's just really so that there's a video going out. So I'll just trust that whatever wee messages people need to get, they'll get. Wait a minute, I'm just going to reply to my sister. I'll pause this. Right, yeah, it's just I forgot because she texted and I was doing this. So compassion is just leapt out too. So right, that's how I'm going to do it. So if this is for you, you're needing to give yourself some compassion. As you're watching this, it's Moon in Libra, and it will be, when does the Moon go into Scorpio actually? The Moon goes into Scorpio just before 10:15 at night in the UK. So I don't know where that is for you, but you could check. So basically for us, if you're in the same time zone as me, GMT, the Moon is in Libra for really the majority of the day, and it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and a little bit of Thursday. And Thursday is the actual new moon as well, the new moon in Scorpio. But like I said, then the moon, because the new moon is just before, it's like just after 7:15 in the morning on the Thursday morning. And then it moves into Sagittarius just before 10:30 in the morning. So that's what I mean about it. It's a new moon in Scorpio, but it's really like a Sag moon weekend. So, right, okay, so. Right, so what have we got for the person that needs compassion? Disappointment is not the end. And then isn't that funny that I gave a big sigh? So disappointment is not the end. There is hope even in the darkest of nights. Now that is so fucking significant for a lot of reasons. I can see so many synchronicities here. First of all, like the time I'm talking of, well, right, the elephant in the room is that's my twin flame's birthday, but you put that aside, it's like the end of Scorpio. This is the end. Count your breath, hold your breath and count till 10. But you know what I mean? Like Scorpio is death, transformation, rebirth, Phoenix rising moment. We've got 9-9, so if something's 99%, it's almost 100. Then we've got the 10. 10 is like the end, not quite the beginning, the liminal space. So, and then I just pieced that together. I've just sang, that Skyfall, and it's like, this is not the end. But that song is, this is the end. So disappointment is not the end. So this is giving kind of Dark Night of Soul vibes. And again, going through a Dark Night of Soul at the end of Scorpio season, that is rough. There's just no way, there's no two ways about that. So praying for you if you are in a dark night of soul, or you're just going through a dark time for whatever reason, hold on. Please give yourself a lot of compassion. As this is going out, like I said, it's Scorpio Sun, Libra Moon, so that would be finding the balance and the care for yourself. So don't be pouring all your energy out if you've not got anything. So for instance, that is not a coincidence, that nothing ever is when I'm doing this. You are watching this as a pre-recorded video, because although I like to do these live, the Mediumship Monday ones, absolutely not. When the sun is transit my 12th house, no way. That's when you should always take care of your own energy. You can't pour from an empty cup vibes. So what else have we got for the person that's feeling like this? Hopefully nobody, but it will be some people. Men or women. Review your responsibilities. It feels quite heavy. That's what the energy feels like. Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. Now that's weird because... What's the one on the bottom? Practice freedom. Release the weight of judgment. This is feeling like a follow-on. So I just finished, because I've just finished it, I'm remembering it's fresh in my head. I've just finished the video for Sunday, so watch that if you didn't see it, right? But I channeled something in that about somebody's like taking on too much from someone else and it's not yours to carry. Now, the 28th of October could be significant. So that is still Scorpio season 2. So yeah, so that could be someone's birthday, anniversary. It could be when something happened. It's for some random reason I can remember that was a Tuesday, because I think the 27th was a Monday, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. It was a Tuesday. If you can look yourself. But yeah, somebody's put too many burdens on someone, and I feel it's like you might be the person that's worried about people judging you for releasing that. But your inner child has something to say. Like that's what it's given the energy. Like 25th, 26th, and 28th. I'm going to just say the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th of October could be significant dates if this is yours. You need to speak to yourself with kindness. Look 33, come to Jesus moment. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. I think that if that's yours, these are all very deep messages, but we are in Scorpio season and it's about to get deeper with Mercury in Scorpio. You might not, your go-to might not be to speak to yourself very kindly. It's not your go-to. And it comes from whatever you've been around, unfortunately. So you might have had to teach yourself to be kinder, or that's what you're in the process of. But I feel, whoever I'm tuning into, you're worried about people's judgments, about you dropping a situation that's causing a lot of burden. And I feel it's the opposite. Like a lot of people would be celebrating, and the people that would be judging you it's toxic energy. So what do we need to know? We'll move on to the next one. The initiation. It's like the initiation is, are you going to choose putting your inner child first and speaking up for yourself, or are you going to keep staying in the dark? It feels like this is somebody's under some type of narcissistic abuse, actually. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It's like, if this is resonating for you, I feel somebody's got an unhealthy hold on you. Rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred, and when you walk through the door, it's like you're taking your power back. Now that's interesting. Vision, intuition, receptivity, goddess of the dreams. But notice how it was kind of in reverse. Somebody stopped you from seeing. This was manipulation around somebody. It stopped you from seeing your power. Dreams and blessings. And I think your dreams are about to come true. You're about to be blessed with dreams coming true. Count your blessings. A grateful heart attracts more joy, love, and prosperity. Think big. There are unforeseen forces ready to support your dreams. Be as good a friend to yourself as you are to others, right? Definitely moving on to the next one. That's Spirit just speaking through me. Oh, and isn't that funny? I normally say God, but I did say Spirit speaking through me there. So you must say Spirit. So friend, yeah. You need to be a friend to yourself, but also watch out for gossip, because we're in Mercury retrograde. The last of Mercury retrograde, these couple of days in Sagittarius, the gossip could be rife, because the opposite of Sagittarius is Gemini. Gemini is gossip. But also equally, Mercury retrograde in Scorpio could be malicious gossip, because it's cutting. You don't fuck with Scorpio, and like I said when we were in it, Mercury in Scorpio is brilliant for like detective work, getting down to the bottom of something. But if you fuck off someone with that, they could be very nasty. I feel somebody's got bad health right now. We're moving on to the next one. So somebody's got bad health just now, and so that could be spiritually, mentally, physically, financial health, whatever one I didn't say. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally was the one I didn't say. So only you'll know what your loved ones want to say to you. They want to say, you're not listening, whatever they want to say. Leopards are significant. So 21 significant. So Friday could be significant. Listen to your inner voice. As we obviously, it's just I'm going to ignore these synchronicities because they're just going to be constant. That's why I just want to be Sagittarius season. So listen to your inner voice as we try to guide you. Use your intuition, but notice it was in reverse. So you could be in bad health from not listening to your intuition. That's what I'm getting from that. What else? You could be struggling from not listening to your intuition. 41 could be significant here too. Let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. I feel you need to call on your power animals. Talk to us when you're listening. Owls to me are always a sign of discerning the truth. And actually, cats are not usually a good sign too. I know it's different for different people. With it being a kitten, it could be a different message, but tune into what the cat means to you. 10, look, 10 October is significant. Talk to us, we are listening. The good card, but what's in reverse? Make room for that happy ending. It's now within your grasp. Somebody feels like what they want is just always out of reach. But your loved ones and spirit are saying, believe in yourself and your abilities, we believe in you. And look, there's a 28 again. Yeah, the 28th of October is definitely significant for someone. A memory or an anniversary or something happened around that time. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. The message from your loved ones in spirit, and they could be sending you like shapes in the clouds and stuff, is choose love. Choose love over fear. I feel somebody's in bad health, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I feel it's quite a lot of it, actually. It could be the whole lot. So I'm praying for you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, because that's always the way I pray for people. Yeah, for whoever resonates with this, but you've got a choice and you're being guided to choose love. And if you'd like me to expand on that message, you can book a mediumship live session. I've got specific sessions and I would love to expand on that. Oh yeah, because this would actually be quite a good way to promote that. I've just realised that it's really what I should be doing in Mediumship Monday. I kind of forget that. But it's because if I was on the live stream right now, I would just tune in if I picked up on your loved one in spirit. So I'm itching my nose. That's when the loved ones in spirit are coming through. So somebody is struggling to forgive themselves. So this is another person right now, but the themes might all be quite similar. Somebody struggling to forgive themselves. They could be very anxious too, because we've got the breath, but it's in reverse. So I feel somebody could be very anxious right now. You need to smudge specifically because that's what that person's doing. You need to clear the energy. I would clear the energy. If you can't clear the energy with smudge or sage, if you don't have that, then light a wee, just light a wee tea light like that or a wee candle and just set the intention that you're clearing the energy in the room, that you're calling on good energy. But I would definitely utilise sage if you have it because of the picture. So what else? What does this person need to know? So now I have no pain. So I feel if you're this person, you're worrying that somebody that passed their spirit died in a painful way. But they're saying, that they have no pain and they watch over you every day. There's another loved one spirit sending you hearts in the clouds. Gracefully aging. So it's quite funny. I can feel somebody's loved one in spirit saying that you're getting better looking as you get older. So whether you're a woman or a man, it's like, you're gracefully aging. Yeah, definitely, yes. This person had a bit of banter about them because it's like the answer to your questions is strong. Yes, I feel if this is you, like you could feel like it's so weird. It's like I feel like whoever this is for, it's like you feel like you're losing your sparkle as you get older, but actually, it's like this loved one in spirit. It's like no, you're getting better with age. You're aging like a fine wine. That's a funny message. Music, and I feel if this is yours, you're going to hear a song, and it's like after you listen to this, you're going to be like, oh my god, I knew that was him, because it's like I'm getting as clear as day. I'm like, it's like I'm you. So say you resonate with being the person that's not forgiving yourself, and you're maybe feeling like you've lost it, whatever it is. You feel like you're not getting better with age, but I feel this is a friend. I feel this is like a best friend saying, you're getting better with age, whatever way that means. It doesn't need to be looks wise, but I feel it is. I feel this person's kind of bantering, saying you're looking better with age, but I feel it's like overall you're becoming a better person. Yeah, you're aging like a fine wine, whatever way you want to take it. But it's like I feel you're going to hear a song and you're going to be like, oh my god, that was such and such favourite song. Like attracts like, and this person's basically saying, like, you've got I don't know if that was that message, but it's coming through again. You've got a choice. Choose love. Choose fear or love. And I feel like if you choose to, basically, it's like this person saying to me, oh my god, this is so weird. They're like pulling in what I just channeled for tonight. It's like, it'll be the day before when you're watching this. That song's like, I've got 2 roads to go down and one, thinking over the things you've said. Basically, it's about, I've got this way or that way. And the woman's basically singing, there's so many thoughts in my mind, I don't know what way to go. So whether you're a woman or a man, that bit doesn't really matter. And whether this is a woman or a man doesn't really matter. It more feels like this is a man that's being quite bantery. But you could be a woman or a man. And this could actually make sense to more than one person. This is the way spirit works. But it's this person is basically saying, because again, what I'm just talking just now, and I'm just saying, can you come back? Like, I'm going to deliver this message because I'm doing quick ones, but it's like, can you come back next Monday when I'm doing this? And like, we'll connect again, and hopefully the person this is for, you can, I mean, it might be, again, it might be for one of the people that doesn't want to talk. Wait, how do we know? I'll put that out of my head, but whatever. It's kind of like this person's basically saying, if you want to attract the people, whoever it, I feel it's like there's either a person that you want, or you want to start attracting like a different type of people. Like maybe it's like you're kind of, I feel you're not gelling with the people around you anymore. And bear in mind, this could be the past too. This is past, present, future. But it's like this person's like attracts like. So if you keep going to the same places, hanging about the same people, and being the way you've always been, and beating yourself up, not forgiving yourself, and being around other people that beat themselves up, and the thing is, when I say beat themselves up, like people that beat themselves up can also, that can be some of the people you would never know that they do that, but then that can also be why they're actually more, well, appearing to be not very nice, because they're they're not very nice themselves, and sometimes that means they're not nice to other people. But it's like this friend feels like they're saying, like, start to forgive yourself. We all make mistakes. People make mistakes, but mistakes make people. And I know that can sometimes, we've got to keep it real here. I'm going to be very Scorpio about this. Some mistakes are big, huge, massive mistakes. And there are some mistakes that's very hard to come back from. So you've got to be realistic what fits. But the general message there is, you can turn this around. Like, you can forgive yourself, and you can, it feels like this kind of has got an energy of like, if you're hanging around with the wrong crowd, you can't expect to ever get out of it. Proposal. An offer, a proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. Now the thing is, that was in reverse. Wedding, holy shit. Oh my god. Right, so this has come out in this order before. Sorry, I'm kind of gobsmacked because, right, I just knew, like, when I pulled that, I did pull it in reverse. I feel there has been, well, there's been a proposal in the past, and there could have even been a wedding. So this could have been, something that's went all the way. But the conclusion, however long this union or this marriage lasted, is this connection is based on friendship. It may never develop into a romance. That is totally given the kind of energy of like falling into a marriage, like friends. It always kind of reminds me, it's like, I don't ever see this, but it's kind of funny, like, it is kind of funny how it's like, it's like Vegas, or it's like Ross and Rachel when they get married, it's like any program or film when they get drunk when they're pissed. It's like a friendship that's been built on drink, really, and partying. And it feels like there maybe wasn't a lot of heart in it either, with proposal being in reverse. This could actually be somebody that's, like, forced somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I say force, it's like somebody to pressurise somebody, like, oh, it's the next logical step. Or it makes sense financially. But it's like then coming to the conclusion, and I feel this person sacrificed what they really wanted. Love may come with sacrifice, evaluate what you're willing to give up. Unfortunately, the message for that, oh my god, this is right, okay, we're moving on from this one, but like, somebody needs to forgive themselves, because I think they sacrificed what they really wanted and got into something karmic. And look, now that's the person going where they really want to go. My god, that's quite a story. Romantic surprises are on the rise, and be open to them. So obviously this all hasn't happened like, like, oh, I'm done with that person, boom, see you later on the one I really want to go with. But it's like over time, this is the story that's happened here. Somebody sacrificed what they really wanted, chose the karmic path, and then now it makes sense why I was hearing that song again, thinking over. It was settling. Avoid settling for less than what you deserve and love. It's sad energy because I can feel it, but this friend's like saying, like, look, you settled for less than what you deserve. You picked the karmic path because you didn't think very highly of yourself. You like attracted like, you know. You didn't think highly of yourself. You picked something that wasn't good for you. But now that you love yourself more, it's like, go for what you really want. It's good advice from a friend, right? We need to move on to the next one. God, how am I meant to move on to the next? That was rather intense, right? Okay, so what have we got for one more person? Right, 20 minutes, right? I can surely just do one more, but I'll do more. So someone in the spirit world here is coming through saying thank you. I feel I've got a mum saying thank you. This mum is saying thank you. She can see you meditating a lot. I feel you see things in the clouds, shapes, and that's coming through loads in this. I feel your clairvoyance is opening. She's helping your clairvoyance to open. Yes, I feel you're also having quite profound moments of mediumship. Again, I love how they keep plugging my workshops because I wasn't even sure I was going to do it. But yeah, basically I said this in the shorts the other day. Actually, I said it in the shorts for today. Is it no, it's the shorts for today. So when I say today, it's Sunday. So yesterday when you're watching this. They're all timeless, but they do often tie up with the bigger videos. That basically I made up this, it's like psychic school, but it's called Activate, Awaken and Amplify Your Clairs. Sometimes I mix up the wording. But basically it's teaching people about their psychic skills and like mediumship and it's like basically rather than me being on the stage with a mic, it's equivalent to me, you know, teaching others how to do that in your own way. And so I feel whoever this is for, that when I do, if we do that, that would suit. You know, it feels like it'd be quite good for you because it's an opportunity to move outside your comfort zone. But I feel in the moments of stillness, you are feeling your mum talk to you. If this is for you, yeah, basically, and right, so what is your mum wanting to say to you? So remember, this can be lots of people. The way this works, this can be lots of people's mums. So I'm just putting out my head whoever this will be for. I wouldn't do like that if I was live, but I'm doing it that way just so that I don't get pulled in by like so many different people's mums. What was I going to say? She's pulling my eyes up to live what you love, have courage, and have faith. She's basically pulling my eyes to everything around the room. Have faith, sparkle on the pillow there. I want to say like sparkle more. Yeah, but anyway, when I do that, it's just because Sagittarius season is like, you know, fire, fun, playful energy. And I always feel like that'd be quite a good vibe for doing the Clair Zooms. I just call it Clair Zooms for short. So if you feel like that's something you want to do, then mention it to me when you're on a session with me, or if you're not on a session, then, you know, email and say you'd be interested. But I'll only do it if I get interest. So you need to let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to run it because I need to plan ahead. I don't need to plan ahead too far in advance, to be honest. I just obviously want to know. And I usually sell it as a package and I run it over 4 weeks. But there's nothing to stop you just coming once kind of thing. It's just it is fun, I'm just going to say. But yeah, I feel there's more abundance coming your way. So again, look, maybe that's the abundance coming your way to do the session. So either to do the session or to do the group Zooms. So let's see. And also on that note, remember we've got the group Zoom on the Sunday, the 30th of November. Meet your warrior guide, your power animal. I'm going to keep plugging away and promoting it. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I would quite like to do that, but we'll do it again another time. If it doesn't seem like the right time, it's not the right time. Right, so financial discipline, yeah. So Vicky, like, what's this all about? So that's for us to know you. Wonder if this is you. You're needing to be more disciplined with your money. Like, so it's like, you know, this could be someone that's listening. It's like, oh, I'd really love to do that, but I've not got the money. Well, you know, analyze, is that true? Like, are you like wasting money on things that you could actually put it towards something that's going to be more fulfilling? I don't know people's situations. Maybe you haven't got the money, but all I know is financial discipline's in reverse. So that would suggest someone's, frittering or whatever the word is, like, their money away. There's no such thing as death. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. That is beautiful, isn't it? I feel you're seeing lots of hearts in nature, hearts in the clouds, hearts in leaves, hearts in stones. I see heartstones whenever I walk on the beach. It's almost every day. But yeah, I feel, so this is very specific. Someone's mum, wasn't big on saying I love you, or she's saying I didn't say it enough. Maybe she didn't say it at all. As a soul, I can be fed several places at once. I've always give you a good night kiss. Yeah, so what I was actually feeling with that is like, I feel you've got siblings or, other people in the family that this mother looks after. And, but she's always there to give you a good night kiss. So there's somebody else she's concerned about in the family. Never judge another. Let go of ego. So this is so specific, but I'm into it now. Somebody in the family, this is not you. Somebody in the, she's just saying somebody in the family is going through an ego death. I feel this is somebody who's really going through quite a difficult time and they're not really too sure what's going on. They're having a spiritual awakening. It's almost like, right, if you're this person, it's like your mum is saying, and this doesn't need to be your other sibling or something. This could be anyone else in the family, but it's like, you're going to find out that whatever they were moody or whatever, because there was a lot more going on behind the scenes. So it's kind of get that never judge another. It's given that kind of vibe of, you might have already been through this. And it's like, see through whatever's going on, time out. This person's like overworking, because it's time out in reverse. Like, this person's like in their ego, overworking. Life is a series of choices. Choose love, but they're choosing ego. So somebody is choosing their ego over love. Somebody's choosing fear over love. And like avoiding a rebirth. Yeah, this is definitely somebody that's like oh, I don't know why they're saying it to me like that, because this could totally be like some divine masculine energy too, like past, present, future, whatever, but it's like male or female too, but it's like someone's resisting an awakening, basically. Someone's being dragged kicking and screaming. This always reminds me of, like, I used to see that for years, like the Chris Brown, "Don't Wake Me Up," you know what I mean? I don't like the song, but and that was always my sign for the masculines, like refusing to awaken, and that's what this energy is given. But it's so weird. It's like, this could be a twin flame masculine, yeah, but it's like the way that this mum is saying it to me, it's like, it's actually like a man in your family, whoever you are, whether you're a woman or a man, it's a man in your family is going through their own awakening. However far you're through yours, you might be long out of yours, but there's always another level, or you might be going through your own as well. Maybe you're clashing because but whatever it is, it's like, that's what's going on. This person's having their own awakening. They might be hiding it. And they're seeing signs as well from your mum. Whoever the mum is to them. There's going to be a happy ending. I think, right, this is so specific. Again, there's nothing wrong about it. I've got really into it now. It's like, you, again, because if you're new to me, they just speak through me. So I'm just letting them speak through me. But my voice is getting a bit sore now. So I want to go and get a cup of tea and get something to eat, and that. Basically just crawl into my bed until Tuesday when I speak to you. So, look, I'm not even kidding. But there's going to be a happy ending. I feel the happy ending is going to come when there's a conversation. I feel like, for some reason, I feel like this is like a drunken, like, heart to heart or something. Like, someone's like, right, well, I've been going through this. Well, I've been going through this. I'm not happy. It's almost like now I'm feeling it's like two men. At one point, I was feeling like I was speaking to a woman. I think there's a few people that could resonate with this. Whatever gender you are, you're going to have a heart to heart with someone. And it's like, you're both going to admit to each other you're not happy. But then ironically, there is going to be a happy ending, because it's like, you've just got that out on the table. But your mum's like, look, I feel healthy and happy, and I'm sorry, please forgive me. for not being there to help you during your difficult times. She wants you to appreciate your talents, parenting. Oh, that's to confirm that. Sorry, I'm not there to tell you how good you are at what you do. Or sorry, I didn't tell you that when I was alive. Take it as it resonates. 6 and 3 is 9. 9 is endings. I'm telling you now. Let it stop there. Let the generational curse of not telling each other we believe in each other, we love each other, you can do it. Let the generational curse stop here. This is somebody's mum saying, I'm so proud of you. Break the cycle. But yeah, that's really interesting. I was feeling that very strongly. There's a man in the family that it's like they're being very difficult. So whoever you are, whatever the connection is to you, to them, they're being very difficult. But you're going to bond over your pain. And again, it's like, you know what I mean? Well, that's given trauma bonding, isn't it? But it's like, look, that just fell. Past life healing. This situation has been triggered by one of your past lives. Heal the past to bring healing in the present. But it's not trauma bonding. It's like, I feel you've had an argument or something. This is feeling like a family argument, right? And then people have like not spoke for a while. I don't know for how long. And then when you actually have a heart to heart, it could even be a bit of an argument to begin with, basically. And it's like, this feels like Mercury retrograde shit. Like, you know, it's like you haven't spoken, then see you bump into the street or something, and then it's like you have a chat and you clear the air. And I feel it's been orchestrated by your mum. If this is yours, if this was your message, I suppose there is a chance that whoever the person in their ego is could have found it, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, it could be your auntie or your. Could it be your pal's mum or something? I don't know. Whatever the connection is, right? Okay, so what else have we got here? But it was more the way I was saying it, because that's how she was saying it through balance work. But when I'm only saying that because I'm going into teacher mode in mediumship. You know, I have had this happen so many times in personal sessions or been in group things or watched, you know, I've seen loads of mediums, you know, working like, you know, as well. And it's kind of like, it's not an exact science, and not everybody always understands that. So when I'm saying this is somebody's mum and this is your mum, also bear in mind that this is general, so we can't be delulu. It's not everybody's, but it can make sense to quite a few different people. That's where we expand on it in a personal session, or even next week, if you've not got, you know, if you genuinely haven't got the finances to book a session, we can see if we'll ask this lady to come back. Whoever's mother you are, come back next week as well. But it's kind of like, sometimes it can be that it was like, oh, it's actually, I'm just trying to think of an example. Like there was something that I had once before that was like, you know, it was a childhood friend and it kept coming through as like a family member, but I knew exactly what it meant. And the point is when we worked out what it was absolutely my message and it was my person, but it's just that person wasn't family to me. So do you know what I'm saying? It's like that you've got to be, well, you don't have to be, but in my opinion, as a medium, like, you know, I can't stand, like, I'm one of the modern mediums that's here to break that cycle of, like, well, basically what I'm trying to say is, I've said this before, but I'm being guided to say it again. There's some old school, the way some people do old school mediumship, I can't stand it, because it's like, some people are not virgin on rude. Some people are just very rude with it. And it's like, they'll cut you off and they'll be like, don't tell me anything, or huff and puff if you tell them something. It's just, that gives me the ick so much, because it's like, imagine somebody's already grieving and they're wanting to hear from a loved one in spirit, or even worse, you've actually made the connection with a loved one in spirit, but the person delivering the message ruins it because they're huffing and puffing because you start getting excited because you're connecting with their loved one. You might think, Claire, who does that? Oh, believe me, that happens out there. And some of you might have even been on the receiving end of it. And that's what I mean. Like, that to me is just, that I feel is just so outdated and really bad practice. And I mean, you know, it's, I pride myself on loving what I absolutely, I love everything that I do, but I love my mediumship in particular. And I have fun with it. And that's why it's an hour session. But guys, if we're having a ball in that session, that is not going to be an hour. And I know that is actually how that's how my regular sessions go. But with the mediumship ones, I usually say it will just be an hour. But side note, that won't be an hour. If I'm having fun, you're having fun, and you've not got anything on, and I've not got anything on, we'll talk for longer because I love it. Not all mediums do that. A lot of people, never mind, not just mediums, but this is Mediumship Monday, mind you. Well, it's for Mediumship Monday. A lot of people will watch the clock, and as soon as it gets to the hour, boom, session finished. And if someone doesn't want it to end, well, I'd be more than happy to continue if you'd like to pay for another hour. Now, nobody's ever heard me fucking say that to them. Let me tell you, I could work that way. I don't. I'm not guided to. But you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, and I'm not, and also, by the way, you know that card said never judge another. I'm not actually judging anyone else for doing that either, because that's their decision. It's just not the way I work right now, and I don't believe it'd ever be the way I work, because it just doesn't translate, I don't think, to shamanic work. But the point is, if I decide to actually be like, look guys, I know that it would be like, you know, book this and I sit for like fucking hours and hours and hours, it's not going to be that anymore. That would be my prerogative. That would be absolutely fine if I wanted to do that, and I know that. And you know, same with you if you do anything like that. But it's just about appreciating it, isn't it? Like, appreciate it while I do that, appreciate it while other people do that. But anyway, to get to the point of it, in my opinion, mediumship should be fun. And it's about, look, they're pulling my eyes into it. It's about connecting. Look, it's about saying that we'll be together again. It's about letting somebody know you will be together again. I know you miss them, but you will meet again. You'll be together again. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. That's really funny because that was my grandma. I'm sure that was my grandma that used to sing that, but I'm sure everyone's grandma used to sing it. But I'm sure she particularly like to sing that. So it's important for you to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities. The yellow rose to me is also about friendship, and then this is a card about friendship, but it was in reverse. Oh, this is getting juicy. Balance friendship. First, there's something's not balanced here. Right, and then we're still on that one. So yeah, this is what this is. Now it feels like there was something. Now, whether this is a family member and a friend, or it's a friend that felt like family. See what I mean? They've given a bit of a conundrum. You can let me know if this resonates. Something was an imbalanced friendship, and I feel there's been an argument about that. Like, someone hasn't supported someone in their time of need. That's the vibe I'm getting now. And this is someone's mum basically spelling it out what's happened. And actually, someone's mum is really coming through in a big way to help both people. You know, so one of the people will be listening, I'm assuming, unless it's, you know, in some walks of life, it could be two people, you know, both people. But this mum is saying, like, someone's taking someone for granted here. Like, someone was working too hard, taking someone for granted, and they've taken it out on the person. Because that says your friendships work best when there's an equal share of giving and receiving. Yeah, that's what it is. I feel I'm picking up on people that are unhappy. Two people that have been unhappy for whatever reasons, whether it's your relationship or, you know, you're single and it's other parts of your life aren't going well, work or something, but it's two people that are not happy for some reason. Cleanse your energy, but I feel the cleansing of the energy actually comes about through a tower moment. Like, I feel there's, sorry I laugh, but it's like, I'm going to pray for this, but I feel there's going to be some kind of argument that then leads to, like, clean the air. There might even be tears here. When you release negativity, the answer to your question shines through, and I feel the answer to the question is two people going through a spiritual awakening, but then taking out on each other. Trust. You can trust the people around you. They're earth angels sent to give you the guidance. You see, yeah, this is so interesting. It's quite refreshing to not be picking up on twin flames for once. I mean, if you can make that be twin flames, fine, but I wasn't getting a vibe. It's like, trust that this situation will work out, right? And it's like, this isn't somebody's shitty pal that's like double-crossed them or betrayed them. It's not anything like that for once. That's usually what I pick up on. This is like two people that actually are like close, but through your own spiritual awakenings and having your own stuff going on, and then not. That's why it feels like two guys, the more I'm channeling it. Like, but I mean, equally, a lot of women don't talk about their feelings too, but it's however this is fitting, but it's like, You can trust each other. And once you clear the air, it will help. Oh my God, see, release all anger. Sorry for saying see, but I don't like, look, again, maybe someone is going to, maybe this is giving a told you so vibes. Maybe somebody, maybe like a friend has said, don't do it. Oh my God, I'm wondering if this is maybe tying back to one of the, I mean, these are all separate messages, but it's like you know that one where I've picked up on somebody's went in a karmic situation. This could even be like like someone's friends, like, I don't trust them, you know, they're going to hurt you, you know, this has not worked out before. And maybe someone's been like, fuck you, I love them, I'm going to do what I want to do, or whatever, or this is right for me. And then it's like, you know, it breaks down and then it's caused an argument between two friends, which would be sad if that's happened, whatever genders. But it's something like that. But there's a lot of care and love and stuff here. And I feel it's like, release all anger. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. This feels like some Mercury retrograde crap too. It's like, you know, I would say there's been a breakdown of a friendship and somebody's mum in the spirit world is overseeing here and saying like, right, come on, sort this shit out. You actually have got each other's back, and that's rare in these times. As long as you both come from a good place, you'll be able to sort this out. Yeah, and have a new beginning. Take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes more stronger and more determined. Ah, you see, and it's kind of interesting. Now that is the true love card. I think I was meant to channel it that way, to now be like, this could be about twin flames too. But anyway, take it as I'm going to stop now, but it's kind of like, but it could still fit with what I said. It's like, people have had an argument. I do think it is somebody had encouraged somebody not to go one way and they did. And then, so this person could be like worried someone's going to be like, oh, you're going to be saying I told you so, and there's been a fallout here. But I feel you could clear the air and get back even stronger. But yeah, and now somebody is following their heart. But also, the funny thing is, all of that actually could be two twin flames, and someone's been like, you're going to, you know, you're going to make a mistake, or this person's going to hurt you, and then I could see how that would fit too. But and then the twin flame doesn't want to be told by the twin flame, I told you so. Do you know what I mean? But like, you know, again, I don't know what everyone else is out there like that, but I can't stand people that say I told you so, told you so. So, you know, I'm not like that with anyone in my life. I can't help it if my energy gives that, because, you know, chances are I probably did see it coming, and I probably fucking told everyone on here. Whatever it is for anyone. And again, I won't always know what makes sense to different people, whether it's fucking friends or whoever out there. But your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you'll be met the true passion you seek. But the point is, there's a difference between rubbing salt in the wound and being an I told you so person, and just observing that something has went the way you thought it was going to be and being compassionate about it. In my opinion, but you can make your own mind up about that, people. But anyway, my throat is a little bit sore now, so I'm definitely going to end this. So I'm going to trust that. So we're going to send that lovely mum away, whoever's mum it is, and come back and talk to us next week. All the people that came in, come back next week. Yes, and it will be more of a miracle by connecting in the present moment, and we can be playful, because that's how my mediumship is. And then look, that's how it should be, like that. You know, this is two young girls, but this could be like someone's, oh my God, yeah, that is my mum. And you know what I mean? Like, it should be fun. Yeah, this is definitely a group of masculines going through their own storm. And I think we've just got an insight into some of the storms that some of the masculines could be going through with their own friends, actually. Whether you're a masculine, female or male, and whether they're a female or male. It's like all the, you know, that's really refreshing though, because it does feel like a friend that was trying to help somebody. But again, people are going to do what they're going to do. So, compassion. And what did I just say? And it's because it's God speaking through me. Oh my God, guys. Right. Right, I'm actually gobsmacked. Now it really is about twin flames for some people too. Because it just so happens, I'm just thinking, are they in here? No, they're through my room. My nieces, right, yesterday and today, but last night specifically when I was cooking, the two of them came through with the wolf puppet and I've got a tiger teddy. Now I've got them kicking about in my room, granted, right? But it was a bit weird because I've got loads of other teddies and that, like for them, and I've not got too many of my teddies from when I was wee because my mum chucked them all out. Don't get me started on that. I've forgiven her, but yeah, it was but yeah, it's a sore point. But yeah, it was kind of weird. Like, you know, it's like they were playing with them together, and you know, that's my feminine and masculine energy. And what I said about this deck, because I only just recently got it, is I loved that it has the wolf and the tiger, and also they come after each other. It's 11 and 12. So I definitely feel this is loads of synchronicity. This is people's feminine and masculine energies balancing out. November, December, significant months. Maybe even the 11th and the 12th of December, because that's the next one. There could be texts coming in, communication from twin flames, because like I said, the tiger and the wolf is what that means to me. So tune in to what, you know, these mean for you, but that's my sign for that. And it's just the fact that they've come out together like that when I have shuffled is kind of amazing. Get the thumbnail with that, actually. Beautiful cards. But yeah, I was saying compassion, so I do feel there's compassion needed for something. But anyway, I'm going to end that there because that's my mum's just dropping something off, and I need to go make my tea. So, yes, happy Mediumship Monday to you. We'll be back doing this live, as far as I'm aware, next Monday. And as you're watching this, I should be live tomorrow on the Tuesday. Don't ask me what time. 8 o'clock UK time usually works out best, but I did. I think I went live about 5 last week. Particularly because it's colder now, it can sometimes work out for me. So, you know, I might be showing up a wee bit earlier about that time. I'll let you know in the community tab. But yeah, happy Monday. See you later.